I decided to see if I could do more with my lives than I have before. So we are going to see if that's going to work. So if you see this and you're on the Easy Crafters Craft Room, drop a note. Make sure you include your name because for some reason Facebook doesn't like, dropping names out of groups anymore. Also, if you are on the Easy Crafters page on Facebook, drop me a note. If you are on Periscope or Twitter and you see this, drop a note. Let's see if I can see it. No, I don't think I can see it on Twitter because Periscope goes to Twitter. It's kind of weird. And if you are on YouTube, also drop me a note just so I know. Just, that's what I'm looking for. But today I am, I do want to mention here, tomorrow is the last day for the specials. So we have a bunch of stuff that's 20 to 40% off. The last chance section on the website is 20% off. And there's a specials section, and you can get there from crafter.sale/specials instead of writing all the other stuff out. I just made you guys something to make it easy. And I am going to be showing you guys how to make some crafts and things that you can give away out of scrap wood. And maybe a few other things. But let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to bring this over here. Oh, let me pop that off. Now, I have this right here. I've used it several times, so I'm just soaking it down just to get, I'm going to get this off because this was a while ago. And I need to get that scraped off. So I have my handy dandy scraper for my chalk, just like this, to get all of this off. But really, this right here, I made this board, and you can too. It's super, super easy to make this. And all I did, and all you need to do, you got this right here is chalkboard, and you can get that chalkboard stuff from your local hardware store. Usually Lowe's, Home Depot, those kinds of places have that. And these right here they're just pieces of scrap wood that I cut down. Okay, and if you can't cut, it's easy to get these. These right here, this wood right here, looks like I need to sand that down or paint it. I'll paint it. But all these are from, they're like fence posts, they're not posts, but fencing slats. And they're about, I'm going to say 1/2 inch thick. This is about 3 or 4 inches wide. They're cedar, and I use them when I'm making, I make, little wine caddies, because the top is already shaped, so I don't have to shape it. So those kinds of things make really neat gifts to give. And then you have these scrap that you can put on here. Now I used an air gun with, little pin nails, but you don't have to do that. Let me show you a magic weapon that works really well. It's called this stuff. Hard as nails, liquid nails. This will glue anything onto that chalkboard. So you don't even have to have a nail gun. You just, you don't have to have a nailer, just glue it on. And it works really well. And then I went ahead and I added some wire on the back. So one of these boards is only like, I think it's $2 or less than $2. And then you cut it to the size. These, I think they're $10, but they come in really large sheets, like 2 feet by 4 feet. So you can get a whole bunch of these things out of this. And then you have a surface. And I know, I am selling Chalk Couture, but not everybody can afford those kind of boards. So this is an acceptable alternative. We call these found surfaces. So this is a found surface. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe this chalk here because I didn't bring any stuff with me off of there. I still have a little bit of residue, but that's okay because I'm going to come back here with my handy dandy squirt gun. This is actually an aerosol type thing. It's not like a regular squirt gun because it makes a fine mist. And then I'll come back here with my board eraser and go over the top. The board eraser makes it really good. We didn't used to have these, so it's really easy to use a magic eraser. It's just that these don't have any, these right here, they don't have any of the chemicals that a magic eraser has. Because magic erasers do have chemicals in them. Just so you guys know. So, this is something easy to do. Is just to put a board like this together. Again, I use pin nails here, and I have some Velcro stuff on because I was Velcroing it. But I do have one of these. Just to hold it up. It's a little long. I probably should have put it down. I can still put it down. And then another option here is just to take some scrap wood, and I didn't even get this side painted. Paint it, and I'll show you guys something you can do. Now, something else that I have to show you, I wanted to show you guys this. I meant to check, but I didn't. I'm so sorry. But this sign is the absolute cat's meow. I made this last year, and they had some more of this particular transfer, and this is perfect. Last year I made one and I put it on a post and made a post. So we have a whole ton of stuff. This catalog goes until January, probably into February. So all of these things come in and out. Just saying. And look out, I'm going to sneeze. I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm not sure if I'm going to sneeze. Apparently, I'm not going to sneeze. Nope, I'm not going to sneeze. So those are things that you can do. And I wanted to show you guys something else. Gotta take that off. And then show you guys this. Now, all that right there, all that is just a really cute idea. And it just uses terracotta pots. They're 4-inch. The 4-inch, the lid is made out of the 4-inch saucer with a little wooden cabinet knob glued on top. Again, liquid nails. And then that glass jar, that is actually from the Dollar Tree, and that was $1. You can get the saucer and the terracotta pot, the 4-inch ones. You can get those for about 97 cents each. So that's $3. I think the knob was like $1 something, so we'll just say $2. So $5. You can paint it, glue it together, and it's a candy dish. By the way, I just had to say, how many of you guys agree with this? Kids these days, they want the iPhone 7. Well, I have an iPhone 8, I think. I think it's an 8. Yeah, and then when I was little, I wanted the Crayola 64. How many of you agree with that? Did you want the Crayola 64? I just wanted crayons. You know? And it reminds me of, you know, there was a meme about, you know, when I was a kid, kids these days, they all have iPhones and they can figure out all kinds of things. And when I was that age, I ate dirt. If you guys remember that one. So, let me show you guys a couple of things that you can do here. And I still haven't verified that you guys are seeing it out here, so I'm gonna go check. I just want to check. Let's go over here. I'm gonna go right here. I'm just checking. I need to see. Oh, well, it's telling me you gotta log in. Yeah. Log in. Apparently I haven't logged in on this particular computer in a while. So let's see. And it said it was going. Boy, there's a lot of people wanting into the craft room tonight. So I'm going to let some more people in. Let's see if I'm even live out there in that group. Because I need to make sure. Yep, I'm live in that group. There we go. I do see myself over there. But, so, right here, what we're going to do is I have, let's see, what is it? This one, I have a lot of things I have not used. I have not broke these things open. Let's see what we got here. I have that. There's, oh, this one is really cute. I like that one. The first year I did something on this, I used a deer on it. Let's see what else I got here. I got lots. You know what? I'm going to have to really, this is really cute. That's a little too small though. I'm going to have to really put some effort into this. So we have Like Home for the Holidays. This, so I know this particular board I set up that way, but you could put that like that. Here's Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. I'm liking this one to go across there. Really am. And let's pull some more stuff out of here. Out of my big thing. It's a Wonderful Life. We have that. You guys, who remembers that movie? Merry Christmas. And then Stay Cozy. Dashing Through the Snow. I think I showed people these things when I first got this. All of these are from the Christmas catalog, the Celebration catalog. And then there's Hallelujah, which could work on there, even though it's a little too big. It's just a little too big, but that's okay. All right, so let's see, what else have we got? Don't forget, you guys, don't forget, as I'm going through this, that we still have the specials going on. Those specials are good through tomorrow, and they are up to 40% off on specific transfers and surfaces, as well as the Last Chance. And I think that Santa, stop here, please stop here. That one I think is in the Last Chance. That was from last year, which was stinking cute. And then we have this. These would work. This would work on there, I think. So there's lots of things you can do. And I hear my laundry beeping at me. But that's alright, I'm not going to do my laundry right now. We're not picking that out. Oh, you guys, you know what? I know this is going on. I have a board for that one. Yep. I know, I'm over here. What am I going to do tonight? What am I going to do tonight? I think, well, we're going to put these to the side because most of these are large. Too large for these surfaces. But that gives you an idea of how much work I have to do because I intend to show you guys all of these. All right, so we will come back to these and figure out what we're putting on that. Love and Peace is a good one. That's a little small. Then there's Merry Christmas. I think Merry Christmas would fit in there. Yeah, it will. The Merry Christmas would fit in there. That's what I'll do. And I heard it on Christmas Day. I like this one. That's the one I'm going to do. So, these transfers, and these are all brand new transfers. Let me put these over here. So they're out of the way. These transfers are reusable 10 to 12 times. Longer if you take care of them. And I'm going to be honest with everybody, I've only actually thrown one transfer away, and that's because I got it caught on my pants and I sat on it. And it got all bent, and I was just like, fine, I'm just going to toss it. But I have not tossed any other transfers away. Because there's some tricks to keeping them going even past their, it won't stick on anything date. Where is my marker? I had a marker. Where did I put it? There it is. It's underneath there. I know. I'm always looking. Hi, Jennifer. It's nice to see you. Awesome, and thank you. So this particular transfer right here, if you guys see this right here, that right there is a silk screen. So this is not actually a stencil. People like to call it a stencil. It's not a stencil. They're silk screen transfers. So I'm going to put Celebration Sweet Winter 2020, because that's the catalog it came out of. So these are available until sold out. It is cute, isn't it? So I'm going to put it on this board. This board is something that I just made. I actually made this 2 years ago. And all it is chalkboard that I got from Home Depot. And it was actually scrap out of another project. And then these boards, I actually pin nailed them on here. But you could use probably just liquid nails. That's what I was saying. Put a little hanger on it. And these boards they are scrap wood from another project. So how easy does it get? It's all scrap. All of this is scrap. This is scrap wood that I just painted. And you can take scrap wood and just do whatever you want with it. This one isn't even sanded. I didn't sand it. I just painted it. And I'm just going to put stuff on it. But you can sand it. You can get a little sanding block. You don't have to get a big sander or anything. So I'm going to take this transfer off the backing. So it has a shiny side and a matte side. I like to write on the back before I pull it off so that I know which side is the back. Because you don't want to put it on that. You always want to put it back on the shiny side. And then, since I'm going to put this on a hard surface, I'm going to fuzz it. Now, I do have a fuzzing towel over here that we can use, but I can also fuzz it on my shirt. I have done that before, but we have a handy-dandy fuzzing towel. And that just puts a little bit of fuzz on it. I think I need to wash it because the cats have been getting on it. Yeah, I have cats. And Lewis Cat, he thinks he's, you know, in charge of everything. But I'll clean it off. All right, so once I've fuzzed it, I'm going to go ahead and drop this down right here. Smooth it down. And now all I have to do is get my chalk paste out. So, uh-oh, something fell. Oh, yeah. Tape is falling. Oops. Let me grab some of my paste, and we're going on a light surface. Let's see if I've got this. Might be. I know I've ordered some more paste because I have not finished my paste. Do you know how long it takes to go through your paste? Long time. And sometimes if it's paste that you don't use very often, then you end up with it getting a little hard. So I put water in there and I'm just mixing it up. This is our Couture Teal. As you notice, it's the same color as that. And you know what? Here's the other thing about these. Start thinking of them as like paint. Oops, I'm standing up because I can't see this. But start thinking of them as paint, because you can mix these up just like you would paint. Just like you would paint. So, I'm just mixing that one up. Just like this. Just like that. Get that mixed up with a stir stick. And I think I'm gonna pull out. Now I have this color right here is Shimmer Crimson. This is a new shimmer color. Shimmer colors are so gorgeous. I'm telling you. And speaking of shimmer colors, no, I'm gonna be nice to myself. I'm not gonna use up all that. And the tide is a little bit dark. So let's pull in. Oh, here's another shimmer color. Oops. This is Shimmer Harvest. And the Shimmer Harvest is like a golden color. And that's really pretty. And I got more Shimmer Crimson. I have a lot of Shimmer Crimson. And which color is this? Bright white. Yeah, I think I need white. And let's see. Oh, look. Here's another one of the shimmer colors. This is Shimmer Olive. So, very pretty. Very pretty, but we're not going to use Shimmer Olive. I think. Now, I have this Honeydew. It's a little old, but we're going to see. How much do these cost? The shimmers? Or are you talking about, sorry, I didn't see that before, Jennifer. It all depends. The shimmer colors are a little more expensive. The transfers, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Well, I can tell you what designer costs are. Like a designer cost for this is $5.99, but we get a 40% discount. So $5.99, it's a 40% discount. So I think these are $11, $11.99 something. Yeah, $11.99 for these. And here's the thing. If you think that you're going to do projects, a kit is really easy to get. It's $99. You get a $250 worth of product. You get 5 pastes. And then you can order at the 60% of retail. So, and I know designers, uh-oh, I let that one harden. That one's gone. Bye-bye. See? It's all hard. So, this one's gone. Darn. I wanted to use that one too. But you see how it is easy to, when you get a lot, if you don't take care of it. And I've been remiss at that. So, let's see if this one's a little bit better. But I haven't been chalking a lot recently because of the dull day job. With my dull day job, really has been annoying over the last year. How do you sign up? You can go to, let's see, do I have it in here? And I'm trying to find it. Well, if you go to the crafter.sales, the crafter.sale/specials, and I think it's crafter.sales/special, there's a link at the top that says become a designer, and you can take that through and you can become a designer. The designership is $99. It's really simple. You get everything that you need, plus I am working, if you want to work it and do craft shows, I am working up a template of paperwork and stuff to help you plan out a year of craft shows and everything that you could need to make that happen. So with the $99, you get 5 paste singles, you get, I'm trying to remember how many transfers, I think it's 5 transfers, you get a couple of surfaces, some of them are really nice framed boards, plus a whole bunch of other stuff, and then you get to order everything at that 40% discount. And you can take any of these projects and you can sell them on the marketplace. We have, you know what, here's one thing. If you've seen those welcome signs on the board that you put on the porch, we have a transfer for that. And people, you know what, I just saw the person that sponsored me, she told us all, she said, hey, guess what? Home Depot is selling these welcome boards for like $65. Let me tell you, you can get a 6-foot common pine board for like, I think $15. And if you want to go real cheap, you go over and you get the cedar fence posts, the dog-eared ones. Those are like $5. So $5, you get your paste. White works quite well. You do a little staining, a little sanding, a little staining. Sell it for $50. That's less than what Home Depot is selling it for. And it's only cost you maybe, well, with the welcome sign, you're going to use it like 12 times. So that averages out to, I'm trying to think how much I paid for that. Not very much. That's going to come out to like, if you use the cedar fence post and the welcome, but we also have one for Christmas, you'll end up paying, let's see, let's just go $2 on the transfer, and then a white paste, which is I think $12, and that's going to last you a lot longer than that. But just say you just did, you just did 10 of those boards, so 10 times 5 for the board is 50, plus the transfer, which is I think, I'm trying to remember, it's like $25. So 50, that's $75. And then you turn around and you sell it 10 times for $50 each. That's $500 that you've made. So yeah, you can. And you don't have to use just that. You can use all kinds of things on those boards in addition to the Chalkateur. So, never limit yourself. We have, and I've got to pull it out. Where did I put those? We have a tag, a rather large tag, and that tag Some people have been using it to make the Christmas sleds, the decor sleds. Of course, I have a sled that I have to finish that I made last year. And I made it with the cedar fence post. And guess what? It's it's big enough that the little boy next door asked me last year, Miss Herrera, can I take the sled and go sledding? And I'm like, it's a decoration. And the runners don't have, they don't have blades on them. So, yeah. Little kids, they think of the darndest things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start on this. And I'm just going to go right over here. Just like this. Just like this. Right over the top. Yay. And because I've gone ahead and done it in the center, and I don't want it to dry out too fast, and these older pastes tend to do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, just like this, and let that dry. Because I want this to be dry before I move on to the next part. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep stirring up my green, which is telling me, Des, you need a new one. Because I haven't bought new paste. Do you know, this green is probably well over a year old. And been used on many different projects. Many different projects. So, I'm going to go ahead and open up the white, which is looking not so great. Let me put this in there and get another stir stick out. And I'm going to start stirring this because like I said, I haven't been chalking a lot lately, and it shows. A good thing to do with your pastes each month is to open them all up one at a time and just check their consistency and add water. Now, distilled water is a good idea because the distilled water is what's going to not add weird things in there, because this is a moist and during the summer somewhat warm environment, so things can grow. So we like to just prevent that by using that. Another thing I do is I will add a little drop of hand sanitizer once in a while. That keeps all the creepy crawlies out. So yeah, it keeps all the creepy crawlies out. So here we go. I'm just mixing. I'm putting it over here because I don't want to dampen that. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep mixing here. I'm looking for a nice creamy consistency. Just like that. There we go. A little bit more. That's still drying. Here we go. Now it's getting a little creamier. Just like that. This looks pretty dry, so I'm going to just drop this over on it. And I'm looking at all of this and I'm thinking, my cats have been in the middle of everything. And they like to sit on my towels. Like, kitties, no. Stop doing that. We're going to also do a little bit right here with this crimson. You know what? Did I open up a different crimson? I think I have another crimson. I'm going to go over here because I think, yeah, the other one is not open. If I can help it, I'm not opening two. There we go. See that? Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? It has the sparkles in it. We're going to use that on the berries. Let's see. I need some. Let's go over here. I need my squeegees. Here we go. We're going to go ahead right here, up at the top, with this squeegee. We're here and here. That's my green. And I am going to grab some of this white and pull it down all over here. Where did I put the white? There it is. And here. Working fast. The paste, you need to work fast, but when you're using ink on t-shirts, you don't have to work quite this fast. I know that the t-shirts and doing inking is a little bit intimidating. I was intimidated about it too, but honestly, it's kind of easier than this. There we go. And I should be okay to put that in there. All right, now, last but not least on the top here, I'm going to put this crimson over the berries, just like that. And then we're going to pull it up. And the reason I'm pulling it up is so that it doesn't dry inside the silk screen, because the silk screen is just setting that paste up, and then you pull it off and you let it dry. So, and you'll notice here I got something here, but that's all right because it's easy to wipe off. Yes, there's an ink, Jennifer. We have inks like this, these inks, and if you, let's see, I have this t-shirt that I made. I make lots and lots of t-shirts. In fact, this is one of the t-shirts that I made. Can't remember when I made this one. It's been a while. But I make t-shirts, and I have a t-shirt thing called a wet t-shirt technique that you can do things like this with the inks. So this was a white t-shirt. And the intention is to put something on it. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's really super easy to do. In fact, I'll be doing a t-shirt probably tomorrow night because I have 2 more t-shirts to do for my sister who is giving them as gifts to her husband. So, 2 more t-shirts to do. Oh yeah, I have done, let's put it this way. I used to do T-shirt Tuesday. I'm going to get back into the habit of doing T-shirt Tuesday. And a lot of the t-shirts I've made, I have given to my granddaughter, who is 6 years old. I don't know how she does it, but she walks outside and dirt just jumps on her. I'm telling you, it just jumps on her. So her t-shirts get washed and washed and washed. Oh, and they get washed some more. So she's got t-shirts from 2 years ago that got washed and washed and washed. Of course, she's outgrown of those. But I have t-shirts, and it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out because you heat set it into the fabric, and then it's part of the fabric, so it's not going to come out. And I've even taken some of those, got one that got a stain on it, and I was like, oh. So I tossed it in there, put some bleach. It stayed. Bleach didn't bring it out. So yeah. And yeah, my granddaughter, it's like, what'd you do? How did you get that dirt on your face? Why is that all over your shirt? I don't know, Grandma. I'm like, okay. Well, you have to change before I take you for ice cream. Because that's our thing. Ice cream. That, and also we go on Sunday mornings. I make pancakes. We make pancakes on Sunday mornings. All right, so I've got the Christmas stuff down here. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. You know what? I'm going to go ahead, because I love this Harvest Gold. I just love this color, you guys. This is like one of my favorite colors. This Harvest color. We do have a shimmer, a gold shimmer, but this Harvest, I'm telling you, it's better than that one. Oh, I love this color. I love this color. We do have some shimmers in the inks. Not as many because they just came out with the shimmer paste last year and the shimmer inks this year. So they are working on new colors and everybody loves shimmer. I love shimmer. Everybody loves shimmer. I don't know anybody who doesn't love these shimmer colors, because they are stunning. Okay, so let me pull that off. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And this I will put in water and clean it off. It's going to be real simple to clean this. I'm just going to go ahead and set it over here while I move these things off this and start getting these closed up. Let's do that. This I'm not going to, where did I put the white? And as I'm closing these up, I'm just going to go put a little squirt of water over the top. That helps them. Sometimes I'll come back and clean off the edge. I'm not doing that right now because I need to do some paste maintenance. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little water over that. And I have made a mess around here, so I'm going to clean that up too. Just a minute. And the shimmer paste, they don't need as much water, but I still like to put a little bit of water over them. Close them up. Just like that. Just like that, and they are all closed up. Now, you're going to see I was quite messy. I'm usually not this messy, I promise you. And where did I put that? Oh, yeah. Hang on. I forgot it. Let's see, where did I put those? Where did I put them? Yeah, I bought myself some new disinfectant wipes, and now I don't know where I put them. Because I had them, and I put them somewhere. But I don't know where. So, I'm just going to use water. I'm going to put a little water on this and just wipe this down. So you can see and I got this up here. I don't know what I did with those. There we go. Just like that. I have a cute Christmas sign, and guess what? Because it's the Chalk Couture stuff and it's the chalk paste, I can wipe that off again and do a whole different design. So, and this has had multiple types of stuff on it. If you look over here, over my shoulder right here, this is a Christmas sign. It's quite large. And this sign, I did this about a month ago or so. So these can be redone. And then, let's see. Oh, I remember. I was going to do something with this. I know what I was doing. Because I have to do more. Let's see, what time do we have? 45 minutes. You know what? We have just enough time to do one really short. And I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this color. We're going to do a really short, fast one. Because all this is a 2x3. It's not even a 2x4, it's 2x3. It's an end cut from a different project that I was doing. And you can kind of see it has a little dent there. I don't care. I painted it blue some time ago. I can't remember when. And I'm just going to go ahead right now, really quickly, pull this off. I forgot to put my stuff on it, but I remember. And I am going to fuzz it just a little bit. Not a lot, because it is very rough wood. I'm going to put it on here, just right about there. I'm just doing the Merry Christmas. That's the only part that I'm doing. So I'm going to pull that out. I still have this. I'm going to grab myself some of this nice, pretty Harvest Gold on this very bright blue. Just like this. Right over the top. Just like this. And ta-da! Look at that, Merry Christmas. And what I can do with this is I have ribbons and stuff over here. Where did I put the ribbons? I just had them. Oh, I know, right here. So let me grab. Look at this. I have a white ribbon, which I can cut with these very bad scissors. I need new scissors, or I need sharp scissors. And really easily wrap it around like this. Make a little knot here. Might have to put some glue on there, but I'm just going to do a little knot. Just like that. Ta-da! Just easy. Easy breezy. Just like that. And if you want to put a little greenery on it, you can. I've made these little beads, so that could go on there easily. And you know what, you guys? A little tip about these beads. You get these wooden beads. I got these off of Amazon. You don't have to get them off of Amazon. You can get any wooden beads. I've seen people paint them. They'll put a stake through it and they use their... Like, why'd you do that? Because when I painted them, you want to know what I did? When I painted these beads, let me get that up there. I put them in a plastic bag with some paint, Ziplocked it up, mooshed it around, and then spilled them out. worked fine. Plus, it was a lot faster than spindling them on some kind of stick. You know? But anyways, again, I want to remind you guys, the crafter.sale/specials, everything, there are select transfers that are 40% off until tomorrow, November 30th, 2020, just for the Black Friday sales for all week and Cyber Monday. If you want to become a designer, there's a link at the top that says Become a Designer. And you can become a designer. It's $99. That gets you a 40% discount on everything you buy. Plus that $99 gets you $250 worth of stuff. You get a couple of really nice frames. You get, I think it's 5 transfers, if I'm remembering rightly. You get 5 pastes. You get a couple of squeegees. Plus, when you come under me, I am making a template for myself for the entire next year for craft sales and workshops. And I'm going to give all of my designers that template so that they can use it and be successful as well. So, with that said, I'm going to say goodnight. You guys, I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you learned some stuff. And I hope to see you tomorrow and Tuesday. Tuesday's going to go back to being T-shirt Tuesday. So be sure to be there on Tuesdays for T-shirt Tuesday. And Monday I will have another project because I have lots of projects. I have more projects than I probably can do before Christmas, but let's not say anything. Plus, a lot of them are going to become gifts. So, also, oh, I almost forgot to mention this. You could use etching cream. That might be what I do tomorrow, because guess what? I have this glass bottle, which was from Eggnog, and I'm going to be etching this. I might even put some ink on it. But with that said, you guys, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.